So, till this day, since the half anniversary, the Dorothy update, there is one question that has consistently plagued my comment section, which I hope to answer for you here today, so that I don't get that comment every 37 videos, because damn, it happens every time, right? So I want to share this with you. The MODERNIA skin. We got an update recently, but sometimes whenever dev notes come out, a lot of people miss dev notes, right? Just because they release dev notes, and then 1 hour later they release patch notes. So when I upload a video, it's like back to back, and what happens is most people miss it, so they never actually see what happens with the MODERNIA skin. It constantly gets an update too. They keep alerting us every month, one time a month, saying, yeah, it's coming, be ready for it. So today I thought I'd give you the quick update. Like and subscribe, help set it on. Let's answer this for the good times, all right? So the dev notes, correct? And in this dev notes, when we first read it also, we perceived it in a different way. When I reread it today, it seems as if it's not coming out for a while, just because of the way they say things, right? Which, again, when we first read it that day, we were like going through it, we're like, oh, that means in June we're gonna get the vote? Well, we'll see, okay? First, in this dev notes, they confirmed basically the thing of June to August is the summer events. We also had that as a range that, yeah, we're getting multiple summer events, which is cool. You know, multiple summer stuff is always welcome. And again, we don't know if it's both limited banners or separate banners or what banners. We just know that June to August is summer, so enjoy with it. Simple as that. Which also gives the idea that maybe at the end of August, middle of August, first part of August, near releases or September releases, or we don't know. At this point, we have no idea. So that's there. But here at the end half of the first page of the dev notes, they say this: production progress of MODERNIA skin. Correct? So again, since basically Dorothy, which we went through 3 weeks of Dorothy, basically 3 weeks of the Bunny Girls, you went through basically 6 to 7, potentially 8, right? Because now we have 2 weeks of this. So 8 weeks you went through, and they still are working on the skins. So yes, obviously people keep getting mad at that. You have to realize that greatness takes time, okay? Being able to develop or like produce 3 skins that the community won't hate you for, that's kind of a feat and kind of not the easiest thing to do. So I do understand what they're trying to do there, but you know, it is taking time. It is true. And by the time we get it, it's gonna be more time. It would have been like what, 5-ish months since you kind of heard about it till you get it, is what we think is the range, which we'll talk about today, right? But production progress, and again, it's understandable. They're you know, doing the best they can. Plus, they have to handle updates and stuff like that. So I'll let it slide. Plus, I'm hoping that when they release the concepts and stuff like that, they're super good. That will determine how much time and effort they put in, which it takes time. So understandable, right? Next, I'd like to briefly share about the production progress and schedule regarding MODERNIA's costume. We've prepared 3 versions of the costume, hence why it's taken time, and invested considerable time and effort to figure out which is everyone's favorite. However, considering this is a gift for everyone, we did not want to include mechanical parts in all 3 versions. Each version has a different concept, and seeing how the preparations are ongoing, I'm anticipating it very much. Hope you all look forward to see it, correct? So their plan is to create 3 costumes, release 3 costumes in a vote poll where you vote for who you want, similar to how you voted for which character you got the costume for. Simple as that. They're just doing it again. Hopefully the 3 cosmetics are good, and I hope that one is just the shiny one, which everyone's like, yeah, that's the one. So it's not like a close contest constantly, and the one that I like is like second place. I'd feel miserable, but we'll see how they do. They are putting time and effort in, so I hope they create something really good, because that would be super nice, right? But this is the part that really gives us the idea that it may take a while. It may. Once the costume plans are completed at the end of June, comma, so pause. Once they're completed at the end of June, they're not that they're releasing at the end of June. The plans are completed at the end of June. We will conduct a vote and do our best to present it to everyone within the 3rd quarter. So they're going to conduct a vote and do their best to present it within the 3rd quarter, right? The way they say that, it might take a very long time. And if you don't know what 3rd quarter means in the aspect of like games or what they consider for the year, like gacha games, whenever they say half part, we already know the half part of the year is June to July, right in the middle, right at that part of June 31st, boom, half year point. That's how that works. Simple, right? Now that's considering that's the 1st quarter, 2nd quarter within, you know, before June. Now after June, the 3rd quarter begins with July, then it goes to August, then it goes to September. You're cutting the year into 4 parts. Obviously 3 of those are going to be those months. So the 3rd quarter is that. Within July, within August, and within September, you will see it. But they're not even giving you like more of a range, or less of a range, sorry. They're more so giving you like at some point within this 3rd quarter, we'll give it to you. We just don't know when, right? So I do think that and in the way they say it, so once the costume plans are completed at the end of June, just this part, that's it, completed in June, the plans, we will conduct a vote and do our best to present it to you within the 3rd quarter. So it's very much that it's going to take time. Simple as that. If you are hoping for it, you're probably going to have to wait another 3 months, potentially 2 months at a good range, maybe even 1 month if they're rushing it out, which we don't know. But if they conduct the vote, it will probably take 2 weeks, like from then, like they always do the event time as maybe 1 week or 2 week. So let's say they conduct the vote July 31st. Within 2 weeks, you see it in the game in August. Simple as that. Or they start at the end of August, you get it within September. You could get it September 31st in game, and that's within the third quarter, right? So what sucks is that they always give us these ranges, which are super broad, and we have no idea when it's going to happen. Again, like also in this dev notes, they said June to August. But what happens June to August? Is it the early part of August, end half of August? It creates that entire idea of how many banners are we actually going to get for summer, and we're all scared like, oh, there is potential to be like 2 limited banners, 2 other banners, 2 other banners, and you get like 6 freaking summer banners, right? Because we already got the 2 now. Next week we should get the announcement for the next banners, and then you have all of July. July is just a big month, dog. What are you gonna do? How many banners are you gonna actually release for us? So realize now that their ranges always kind of suck because it gives you so much time. Like, what the hell? When? It's like you're always scared. Similar to Nier, it's coming in the second half. But when in the second half, right? You have people so scared to like summon because they have no idea when it's gonna pop up. Because it could pop up July, it could pop up August, it could pop up September, November, December. It said in the second half, but it never said when in the second half, right? So they're always with that. But again, if they are working on it, I am hoping that we get something really cool. With the fan art contest, it really gave us a good idea of what to expect from potentially what they could be working on. We had like a Christmas variant here for Modernia, 10 out of 10. We had the bunny version, 20 out of 10. We had this version, which is the original, which they could also make like a cosmetic for, which would be cool. Yeah, I did see a lot of people say like they don't want this version, they just want her to be a separate Nikke. But I think that for what it is, if they take this and like put it as the skin, that would be really cool and like lore related. But we don't know, right? It would be really cool. It would be, but we don't know what they're going to do. So we just have to leave it up to our imagination, which our imagination can run rampant and give us different ideas. But if we get Bunny Girl Modernia, that is a win. We as a community have to band together and vote properly, all right? I'm going to be trying my best to make everyone vote for Bunny Girl Modernia because we better get that, all right? But again, the fan art contest gave us a great idea of what we could get. Scarlet had some 10 out of 10 costumes. Suck it, all you Scarlet lovers out there. You never got your skin. I'm joking. But yeah, it does suck. I was hoping that they went and said, you know what, runner-ups get it too, but they can't be that nice. They got to save something for the first anniversary, right? And like the irony about this is, if they do release it in September, 2 months later, they might do another fan art contest for the first anniversary, because the first anniversary is in November, right? And if they are releasing this in, let's say, August or September, only a few months later you kick into the next part of it, which would be unequivocally the funniest thing in the world. So I do wonder if that's what they're going to do, because remember, first anniversary kicks off in November. The hype up, like this one, was 3 weeks prior. 3 weeks prior, they started hyping you up for the anniversary. So let's say they do that again this year, or this time for this anniversary. Yeah, you're gonna be sitting there like, oh, let's go, we're gonna get a free Scarlet skin this time. What happens? You wait like 5 months to get it again, and then they start the next part for the 6 or the 1.5 anniversary. Could be the same way, right? Imagine that's the case. But there you go, quick little talk about it. And again, they have potential. They're working hard. 3 skins. It is going to take some time, but before we get it, it's within the third quarter. So it could be September. It could be August. It could be July. But we don't know. Within it.